Hello.
Hello, everybody.
The audio didn't share. Did you click
Oh,
the little button?
I thought I did, but maybe I
Oh,
didn't.
okay.
Well, sorry guys. Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Difficulties. I'm also hosting tonight, so learning the new system.
Yeah. I want to apologize to everybody because when I said, "Hey, let's do this tomorrow night a little earlier so Jenny can get to work," I forgot that I have to work tonight until 8 p.m. But I'm not going to reschedule twice, so here we are.
So, yep. So it's not gonna be a normal podcast tonight. We're gonna do a AUA, Ask Us Anything type of thing.
Also known as a
If
question and answers Q&A
or
section.
Q&A, yep, Q&A, whatever. Ask us some questions. Um, we will answer them. If not, we can just talk and
Yeah, I plan on doing that too.
so
Ask us anything you want. Sorry, I'm just typing.
I already shared on some because that's usually do when we do the video is share.
Yep. That's what I'm doing right now on my own personal page. Within reason. I'm gonna throw the little out there within reason.
Good evening, Brett,
Hey, Brett.
and also here's good morning to John.
Hey, John. Thank you for joining.
There's two people we see right now. There's three people watching us right now. Ooh.
Yeah, now you're gonna get all the little extra stat. Oh, I
I
guess I see it too.
know. It's kind of
Morning,
nice. I get all
John.
little cool little stuff.
Yeah, next week when I'm back home, I'll give you. We can both have the audio, or not the audio, the admin rights, and then that way you can do things too, in case I need to sneak off or something.
Yep, and I work's changed again, guys. So next week I'll have to leave early again too.
But that's only a temporary thing, right?
Hopefully, let's keep our fingers crossed. But I work nights next week too, so overnights.
Mm. All right, see.
Hello, Scott,
Yay.
my true love,
Aww.
my
Scott,
guy.
when you gonna
If
put a
no one
ring
knew
on
that,
it?
he's gonna kill you.
You know where to find me, buddy. I'll be at the STLV in 2021.
We will too, hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know. I've been also giving a lot of thought what you've been talking about, and that's maybe going on the cruise. But I think I can only afford to do one or the other.
If I was you, I would do the cruise more than S because you did S2V.
Hmm.
You done it. It's just, it. I love S2V. It's really great. But also it kinda gets boring after a while
Hmm.
because it's the same thing every time. It's the same panels. It's the same vendors. They don't change anything up.
Sorry about that noise.
So, well, that's life.
Yeah, I know, right? Well, yeah, and I saw some of the pictures that you sent
Mhm.
last week, and it looks like a lot of fun. And in some way, it looks like it's a convention within a ship.
Pretty much is. It's
But
very
you
much a
get
convention.
you get free limited booze, and you get and and
See,
so-called free meals. You know, I'm pretty sure if you want to pay for other things or other options, you
even
might have to pay
Scott
for those.
says you would experience you need to experience the cruise just at least once.
Okay.
It's true.
Well, are you guys gonna be there, Scott? I know
Yeah.
one person who won't be, and that's my wife because she gets motion sickness.
The cruise is fun. Like I said in the past, it's a there's no vendors, so you don't get to go shopping. There's
Hmm.
one like vendor, it's like a shop. Um, and that's where I get a lot of my cool shirts. Well, today I'm not wearing. Today I'm wearing a Live Long and Prosper shirt,
Nice.
cause you know. But
I'm
that's
just
where I
wearing
get
a
a lot of
breathable
my.
shirt because it's 80 degrees.
Oh, it's 78 here.
Oh, be quiet.
Um, but yeah, so I like the cruise. It's different. And also, you get to travel. You get to go to different countries that you would not be able to go to. Like if you go to STOV, you're just going to Vegas. But if you go on the
Hmm.
cruise, you might get to go to Jamaica or to like we're going to Bahamas this year. We're going to Bahamas, Puerto Rico, and another one of the Virgin Islands. So
I wouldn't mind going on the cruise. I don't think I get motion sickness. I mean, what are the odds or most? What are the chances you'll get motion sickness on a big cruise liner?
I haven't the 2 times I've gone. Now I've gotten once last cruise because the water's a lot more choppier than I remember it being, or like it only happened once and it wasn't that bad. But it's because we were where our room was, we are the very last room before you hit the back rooms, like the aft looking, like where they could look aft. We're the last room, I think on starboard side. I still get confused to this day which one's starboard and which one's whatever.
Hmm.
Uh, but I think we're starboard side, the very last room. So we were the end of the ship, and so we felt a lot more of the waves than we did the first year when we were towards the middle of the ship.
So the starboard side would be the right side. Port is left. It's a best way of knowing it. PORT LEFT. Eh.
We were port then because we
Okay.
were on the left side. If I'm facing towards the front of the ship,
Hmm.
we were on the left side.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind, but it's like, is there any particular places like the middle of the ship the best place, top of the
The
deck?
middle of the ship is the best place. Towards we like deck 6. We didn't have any problem. Deck 6 is really nice because it's on this ship. Deck 5 is the main like hallway of the ship. Is where all the shops are. It's where everything is.
Hmm.
So you're in deck 6. You just have to go down. You just have to take a flight down to get to like the restaurant. Actually, the restaurant was on 5, 4, and 3. The restaurant was. Um, and then just down 3 more decks was on deck 3 was the main um, the ice skating ring. They had a lot of like all the parties at.
Yeah.
So we personally like deck 6. It was kind of in the middle. Now we were middle of the ship. You get on a deck 4, so that's so you get on a deck 4. Um, you get on deck 4 when you board the ship for the first time, and when you leave, you get off deck 4. But when you get to port, you go down to deck 1
Oh wow.
because you go down into like the depths of the decks.
Is that so you can get all your stuff that you might have gathered?
Well, at ports, this is where they dock. That's
Hmm.
where they have the docks laid off at.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just different.
Yeah.
Um, yeah.
So
So
guys, we're not promoting,
no.
we're not being sponsored to promote the cruise. We're just two people talking about stuff we're interested in, what we like to do. Jenny here happens to be a veteran with the cruises, and
Mhm.
she's also a veteran at conventions. And I am honestly thinking what I want to do next year. Hello, Brian.
Hello, Brian. And I feel like the past 2 podcasts we talked about the cruise, but it's just it's such a great experience.
Mm. It sounds like it, and I really want to try it. Plus, it's in what, Florida?
The catch, yeah, you leave out at Florida. The only catch is if you want to do it,
Hmm.
you need to find a friend
A
to
friend?
cabin with because it's cheaper if you share a room with somebody than if you do a single.
Okay.
So singles are a lot more expensive, but you can do it. But I highly suggest finding somebody to share a room with.
Hmm.
And sorry, Jay, Sky and I have our room. There's no
Mike, I'm
extra
looking at
bed.
you. I'm looking at you, best friend Mike.
See? And there's
Maybe I should tag him right now. Like, good freaking.
and the night before there's a big party. So if you think about going to cruise and you're a newbie or
Mm.
you're by yourself or you have a friend of you, come to the party beforehand. There's a big old pre-cruise party Kind of like STV has. We have the we had the pre-party for the pool and the after party at the pool.
Hmm.
Um, we do that for. We just have it. We have at the hotel. We take over the bar area, and
Oh,
you get to meet
nice.
all kinds of people. And we had a DJ, Gaze in Space, hosted it last year or this year, I
Oh,
should
I've heard
say.
of them. Yeah.
And they had a DJ, and it was really fun. It was really nice to walk around and meet people you don't know on the cruise.
I'm gonna have to have a conversation with Mike. I don't think he's accepted our thing because I can't tag him.
Shame on
Wow,
him.
Mike. Yeah, we should shame him. No, I'm just kidding. We're not that. We're not that cruel and vindictive.
No. But again, we're just gonna sit here and just chit chat unless somebody has a question for us. It doesn't have to be
Although,
fleet related. It can be.
or fleet related questions, I will go ahead and start. Speaking of fleet related, ah, so I need the council CEOs to respond. I'm gonna try to bring up some new things probably next weekend. I think Jenny and I'll have a conversation probably today or tomorrow, or not today, tomorrow, or maybe a little bit over the weekend. But
Mhm.
I would definitely like to see what our CEO's plans are for wanting to move forward. As in, are they going to reopen their chapter meetings? Or are they going to wait until the
Yeah.
all clear is given? So I want to bring up those conversations next week, but I do want to touch base with her and then maybe touch base with the sector commanders and figure out how we're going to implement that. So if anybody has any questions about that, you can either ask them now or you can wait till the CEOs can wait till Monday and we can discuss it there too on the
Yes.
command council area. But that is one of the things on my list because certain states are opening, other states are kind of not opening right now.
Yeah.
Oregon's kind of in between both. We have the
We're
rural
starting.
counties. You're
We're starting
starting?
stage two. We already started on stage two of opening.
Oh wow. Well, I'm a little nervous because of what happened in Missouri last weekend during Memorial Day. It
Yeah.
really makes me nervous about people and how what's the nicest way of putting this? And how little they respect rules, shall we say? Because what's the first thing they do? They go to a hotel and go out to the swimming pool and
Mm.
completely violate the 6 feet separation rule. There was a party out there and they're having way too much fun.
Our
Okay.
pool at my job. I
Mm,
see here. At my job, our pool is very small, so our doors are still locked. We have an indoor pool.
mm,
So if they want to go swimming, we control how many people go in and out of the who go in, they can go out all they want. So we have
mm,
to go unlock it each time.
mm.
And then our gym's open too. So the pool, four people only allow four people at a time. There's only
Okay.
four chairs. There's only four tables, and four people you can separate yourself pretty easily. Most of the time, people
Yeah.
go in the pool are families anyways.
Yeah.
So
So
and then our gym is only two people.
oh,
All right.
Brett has says something here.
Yeah.
We still do in-person meetings.
Mhm.
How's that been working for you, Brett? We gotta wait for the delay.
Yeah.
Because I'm curious how. Yeah, some of my crew are my family, but a lot of them aren't.
Mhm.
So at least those guys I do video calls with and I talk to, but it has been really hard, especially at the chapter level. At least here, it's been really hard. Can't
My
speak for
other
the other chapter CEOs, but
yeah. Or like, and some people are not very high tech. They don't know how to use a computer that well. And
hmm
so trying to do video calls like my other group, the USS Joshua, we meet every third Saturday.
oh
Well, most of those people there are most of the people are older people who don't know tech that well.
yeah
So we haven't got a chance to do a virtual meeting because a lot of people don't know how to use get a webcam. Oh, get a webcam. Webcams are still $50 right now.
yeah they are. I bought two of them on Amazon, and it takes forever to get them too
Yeah,
because of the schools and needing them right now. They're on back order.
that's
All
what
right,
Brett
looks like
said.
looks like Brian had a question here. Oh no,
Yes.
sorry, it was before you. Yeah,
I'll
Brian's
go back to
question.
Brett first, and then I'll go to Brian's
Yeah,
because we
well,
asked him first.
We shall do in-person meetings. Brett says we are a small in numbers, so not a big issue. Okay.
Okay.
I guess that is one of the nice things about having a smaller group. Hi, Michelle. Is that you can get away with those things, but let's see here. Next question was from Brian.
Brian.
Okay, let me go back. Any word on Vegas
Anywhere.
Con opening on June? And they're opening on June 4th. Okay, I haven't heard
Yeah, I
anything. Have
saw.
you?
I have not heard anything. Scott and I were just talking about this yesterday.
Hmm.
So something Seizure the company Seizure's opening on the 4th,
Yeah.
and then technically the Rio is a Seizure property, but it's not owned by Seizures anymore.
Hmm.
So because remember they sold it,
Yeah, I remember that.
but they're still using Seizures. They're still going to keep Seizures until they officially close out of it. So I don't know. We haven't heard anything.
Well,
It's just up in the air right now.
I'm kind of getting the behind the scenes. This is, just my personal feeling. I don't have any
Hmm.
I don't have any backside insider scoop, but seeing how they're doing virtual meetings and wanting to pay $50, pretty sure they're getting ready to cancel it.
Hmm.
Because why else would they be setting up virtual one-on-ones and virtual group meetings? Like $50 for the group meeting, and I don't remember how much it was for the one-on-one for like 15 minutes session. I guess that can
So
be
yeah.
interesting though, one-on-one.
See, Scott was saying that he was, still STV is still in the planning, but um,
They're
I
waiting
think
on
they're
Vegas to
waiting
say no.
Vegas to say no. I can see that.
Even if they don't say no, who's really going to show up?
Like, I want to, but also like I don't know. I
Well, yeah,
don't know yet.
there's people like us, right? The average consumer. But I'm
Hmm.
more like, which Star Trek actors are going to show up?
Yeah, and I'm not worried about like us Trekkies. We know how to stay 6 feet away, and we could still kind of do the convention. I'm more worried about the flight to Vegas.
Ooh, that's going to be brutal.
Cause think about it, like if you want to drive there, you can control. I was telling Scott this because we were talking about maybe visiting soon,
Hmm.
and I go, flying, you can't control how many people, how you interact with people there. There's so much interaction, so much stuff you can do, so many people at an airport. If you drive, you can control, okay, I'm going to stop at this gas station because this gas station doesn't look like there's any people there. But airplane, you have to share airplane. I know they had those separating people, like it's one person per row, every other row, or something like that. But
Yeah, yes and no. I mean, when they reopen Vegas, I'm pretty sure people are going to start flooding it. If Missouri's an
mm-hmm.
indication of the way people react, they're gonna,
Look
and
at
plus it's gonna be cheap to go to Vegas because they're gonna want to get money going back into their casinos, so it's gonna be cheap
well,
being there.
the casinos in Oklahoma opened up this week.
Hey, Sammy
Um, my dad said he went
and
to
Ed.
he likes to yep, he went to the casino. He went up to Choctaw, which is about an hour's drive for us, and he said it was pretty well. Like he said, he walked in and it smelled like disinfectant,
Hmm.
which is good. He said almost all the machines are turned off, and there's only certain ones open, so that helps the social distancing. He
Yeah.
said that if you want to drink, because in casinos you get like unlimited drinks there, you have to go get somebody, and they'll go get the drink for you.
Hmm.
So I mean, to control, cross-contamination and stuff. I do that at work. If guests wants the coffee in the morning, I have to go make the coffee for them.
Oh,
And here's Brian. Brian, I'm the same way.
what's
I
Ryan
was
saying?
hoping for the he was hoping for the annual dinner.
I am too, but the other thing we got to look at, Brian, is it going to, well, not really the cost, but is it health wise going to be a good thing for us to do? And one thing about some of our members who go to these centers, like I know the Malamays are 60 years old. My mother's just turned
Mhm.
60. We have other people in the upper ages. And that's assuming we'd even go. At this point, I'm kind of like you, Jenny. I'm just not feeling it this year. And for those who know, I got pre. Oh, people don't know yet. I had a loan
Yeah.
meeting. That's why we couldn't do this yesterday. I did get pre-approved, but I'm waiting a little bit. But it is feel good to get approved for a house line.
Yeah.
I will say that
So
much at this point. But because of that though, that and given the fact that I don't know which Star Trek actors are going to be there, sounds like most of my friends aren't going to be there. I really don't see it happening. And I hate to
see.
say that, 2 months
Mhm.
before the event.
But at least some of these people are doing these virtual online things,
Hmm.
and it's nice. Like I don't know if anybody watched Tuesday nights, Stars in a House. They did a Voyager 50th anniversary of Voyager panel,
Hmm.
and it was funny because they used StreamYards to use it. Um,
It's a good program.
yeah, but you're going to have 6 people all the time, and they had almost all the Voyager cast on, so they had to
Wow.
rotate people. But it was really nice, and then they
Yeah.
apparently, if they were raising money for the Actors Guild or the Actors Fund to help anybody who's in the acting field, even
Okay.
from the person who, is the intern getting coffee to, actors who need money at the moment right now because they're not, I mean, people are actors. Nobody is working right now in acting world.
Yeah.
So,
Well, like even even though the show hasn't come out yet, they apparently Lord of the Rings started and then they had to postpone it.
mhm,
But they just got renewed for a second season without actually filming their first season.
that's crazy.
My thing
Um,
is, what can they really do with the Lord of the Rings? But okay, that's probably a conversation for another day.
I'm not sure what John's talking about here. Fleet
Fleet 31.
31.
Oh, because we made I think because we made comments on Steve's last show because he was in the
Oh,
Fleet 31
he
uniform.
was. Yes, he was.
That I know that Starfleet International is trying to create their own comm badge. I know they're
Mhm.
looking at their own potential uniform, but that is a Fleet 31 uniform that was created by our fleet founder Cameron,
Yep.
and it was brought to life by Donna Whittaker.
Mhm.
My history, if I'm good on my history here.
Yeah, I know that part.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's a design, but just like anything, other groups are going to use the uniform too, and Steve
Now that,
uses it. At
cause
least
yeah,
at least he's respectful with it.
yeah. Well, he,
Yeah.
like I said, he wasn't expecting, but when he got on, everybody else was in uniform. He just had to throw something on
Hmm.
because they were honoring one of the members who passed. So,
And he also had one of Donna's uniforms. She makes these beautiful uniforms, guys, except for they're made of pure wool.
yeah.
And we're talking it's May, you know. And the poor guy has to probably keep his air conditioner down. I'm pretty sure he was a little warm and a
A
little
little warm.
uncomfortable.
Yeah. And I can't.
Uh,
And of course, I can't wear the wool because I'm allergic to it.
yeah, that's why Scott and I have the polyester blended one. I mean, I want to get one of Donna's, but I already have enough things that are wool, and I wear them for scouting. And
Mhm.
I always have to wear long sleeve shirts, though. That's a trick. If you guys ever do decide to get something that's wool, long sleeve shirts, turtlenecks.
Ugh,
I'm
no.
starting to realize why the cast of TNG wore turtlenecks. I don't think it was because it kind of looked cool with the uniform. I think it was because of the wool jacket and people were itching. And then you got people
Yeah.
like Jazia Dax. I didn't know this until I started watching something the other day, and it was like one of the one of the behind scenes on the DVD releases for
Mhm.
Deep Space Nine. I didn't know the lady who played Jazia Dax, Terry Farrell, was allergic to the sun.
Oh, I didn't know
She
that.
has, yeah. So there was a one time where they went to the beach, and they had to
Yeah,
keep her
and
underneath
she's
special umbrellas. Yeah, they had to block all the sunlight, the sun rays. Yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. So can you imagine that? Somebody with that kind
that's
of sensitivity. I wonder how a wool blanket would be. Like my wife, for example, has skin sensitivity, so like
mhm.
we can't use the standard shampoos. We have to use the sensitive ones, which is nice because it makes everything feel super soft.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel her. I'm sensitive to some things.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Ed, the uniform is developed in UK as well. You can buy it off. Well, you can used to buy the uniform off of Sky. Um,
Hmm.
off of. What's
I'm
that
gonna
called?
mute myself for a second.
Yep. Uh, all right. Sorry, Jay's working right now, so I'll let him do his thing real quick. But yeah, you can buy it off of is it Sky Cosplay Sky that used to be there. So
Okay, I'm back.
all right.
My daughter was calling
Um,
me because apparently I'm ignoring her.
I see that. Yep, I see that. I was ignoring her too.
Where is
Anyway,
she?
yes. She's in your YouTube account
Oh, she's in mine? Okay, where? It's on the center seat.
right there. Yeah, YouTube.
Huh. Oh, YouTube.
YouTube.
That's why I'm ignoring you. I'm not paying attention to YouTube. Wow. Okay. Hi, Kaylee. There. Now I can see her. But Kaylee, now I can't really see myself, and I gotta hold the phone up to my face. Is this okay, or my face being cut off?
No, you're good.
Okay.
Anyways,
Sorry, things you do as a parent.
apparently, you're a mean dad.
I'm a mean dad. Oh no. Says the girl who knows that after work today, I gotta go buy her because I have this thing with the kids where if they do have a good week at school, they get $10. And so Kaylee wants a Google Play card
I can I be your other daughter and get $10 if I do good every week?
and get a Google Play card too,
I want an Apple. Remember, I'm Apple. Can I get an iTunes card?
an 18th card. Kaylee, I'm gonna give away your $10 Google Play card to Jenny here for an Apple card. Is that okay?
Yes.
Go ahead and say yes.
Yes, Dad, it is.
Thanks, Kaylee. You're the best. We gotta wait for the delay. That's right.
I think Ed's been talking about the uniform lately here.
Yeah, he's talking about Starbase 24. Okay.
For
Oh, Michelle says I'm a super nice dad. Okay. Oh, Kaylee said new. I think
new,
she was trying to say new in her own
new.
silly way.
That sounds like you. Yes, to me.
Does sound like a
Yes.
yes. What is the cost of the Fleet 31? That depends on who's making it, Brian.
Yeah. Mhm. And what sizes? If you use Donna, which I don't know if she's still doing it right now. She's been going through a lot of life choices.
Mm.
Um, it's custom, so you give her your measurements. Scott's bought the one off of Cosplay Sky,
I
so
bought
maybe
that
he
too.
can reply. Okay, so I don't know about the sizings for that one. I do know the one that he bought off
I
Cosplay
always do the
Sky.
custom. I do the custom sizing because I want
I
it to
think
fit.
he did too, but I think they messed up in the sizing because it's a little tight in his chest, like the shoulder area for him,
Mm-hmm.
but it still works. Um, oh my
Kaylee's like
gosh.
new. What?
No, there he is. Shit, it's Kaylee again.
I know. Why am I getting closed caption on? Because I'm monitoring the chat too on Facebook, and I'm
It
getting this
happened
closed
to me the other
caption.
day when I did that. When I went to go on, I thought you turned it on, but no, there's closed caption now, which is awesome if we have any. Um,
Yeah, except for it's not reading us correctly.
oh, of course it's not.
Like it said, "My gosh, what is new? There, here is again. I know why." We never said anything like that.
Brian was asking if the cosplay is cosplay a nice new. Oh, cosplay Sky. Um,
Mm,
it's
they're good quality, I guess. I
yeah,
mean, you pay for what you get. I didn't have any problem with it, but like
it's
I said, I
good.
had mine custom made.
Scott did it too. He said it's tight in the shoulders, but not expensive.
Yeah. Oh
So
yeah,
he
and
was
then the
saying
shipping. Yeah, the shipping too was like an extra $30.
about $80 to ship.
Oh yeah, okay, maybe it was closer to 80. I forgot because I did the 2 day shipping too.
Mm.
Well, I was kind of nervous about getting it on time, and I waited till the last possible second to order it.
Well, I made the mistake of finding somebody who was a new seamstress or does seamstress jobs,
Hmm.
and I asked her to make me a custom Star Trek top. And well, let me just tell you, she did a horrible job.
Oh look, it's
Horrible
Kaylee.
job.
Look, it's Kaylee Plays on my daughter's YouTube channel, and apparently I'm mean.
You meet Ina.
Yeah, I think she thinks she's being cute. That's my. Yeah, be nice if you guys go to my daughter's YouTube page, please. She's only 11.
She's not even supposed to have a YouTube page yet.
Well, well, it's linked to one of ours.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's 13. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, she's totally 13. Uh-huh. Come on, I seen kids on TikTok because my boss got me addicted to TikTok.
Oh, that is so annoying, isn't it?
I love TikTok. It's so addicting.
Yeah, that's why it's so annoying.
It's so addicting. Watching these short little clips is like, why?
All right, let's see what John said here. Mine from you, 2019, 66, 65. Is that for the fleet uniform, John, or is that for the other uniforms that you have, the Picard one?
Because I don't think Cosplay Sky is out there anymore. I think they got shut down.
Oh, I think they're just going under a different name.
Or that too.
Pretty sure they're not going to give up. I
Mm-mm.
don't like Kaylee. You don't like TikTok? Huh. Okay. Kaylee, don't forget to like my channel.
Or you're not going to get that $10 Google Play card.
I would never say that, Kaylee. I would never say that.
Anyway, does anybody actually have questions for us?
I don't know. Well, I answered your question. Kaylee said no. So sorry, Jenny.
Okay. Okay, John said it was for 331 one.
Okay. I'm going to the question, see if I can or scroll back. Don't
I
make
don't
me
think I
call
saw
you.
anything.
Somebody just sent me a link just now. Oh, it was John.
John sent me a link to the eBay.
Yeah, you
There
did
is
too.
there is one good eBay person out there that
Mm-hmm.
does decent uniforms that a lot of people use. I have to if y'all are really interested in Star Trek cosplays, I highly suggest going and finding Star Trek cosplays Facebook group.
And as far as yeah, what was the comment here? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Brent or Brett.
That yep, pretty much. Pretty
Okay.
much.
All right, I'm taking a look at the site that John just sent. I can't share it though. Hey, it's a picture of Cam on there. Cameron.
Oh,
They call it the Star Trek Starfleet
here I can
31
screen share
Captain.
it. Just
Yeah, there you go.
let me just
Captain.
get it open here.
Yeah, because they used to call it Section 31 uniform. Now they're calling it the Captain Picard uniform.
There we go. So this is what John
Wow.
sent us.
Okay. The other thing is, guys, the belt is gonna be small, so
Mhm.
I actually had to go out and buy a bigger belt because I think the belt was meant for a medium-sized man, at least the one I got. So yeah, I do have a few extra pounds on me, so I had to go out and buy a bigger belt. But that was my only complaint.
The question this one is they do not have custom sizing. So if
Oh,
you are bigger than a 2XL, which is a Chinese coloring, Chinese store, you're going to need bigger sizing. and it's only a male version of it.
Hmm.
So, as ladies, if you want this, it's gonna be hard because they don't have design for the chest part.
Yeah.
But it's a really nice uniform. I really do enjoy a lot of it. So,
I do like the fact that they're not even showing the right uniform though, because the cosplay Sky one is a little lighter.
mm-hmm.
If you can look at the side by side comparison, and it does not. And for those other people, it does not come with that arm accessory.
Nope, that's Cam's doing right there.
Yeah. Kaylee asks, "Why are you on? Why are any of us online, Kaylee?" I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna answer your question with a question, and then Kaylee's doing some. Yeah,
Shouldn't he, Kaylee? Shouldn't you be like cleaning, doing chores?
I knew that's why I like you, Jenny. You're awesome.
Did you finish your homework? Did you finish your schoolwork online? She goes,
Yeah,
I don't
Brett, I
know.
I spent $120 too. I remember that, but it ended up being more like around 200 after I paid for the shipping and everything else. Oh, Brian, the gold sash is only available through Donna. They don't do the gold
Mm-hmm.
band sash thing. Kaylee, you're not gonna do any chores. Kaylee said yes.
Yeah, right.
Anybody else have any questions? Because we are coming
Yeah,
up on at least an hour so far. Oh no, 38 minutes. And I know Jenny needs to get ready tonight, so
I'm
it's gonna be
all
a
I have to do is
short
get
one
ready and
tonight.
warm. Yeah, it's gonna be short one. We can still I'm still got some time, but
Yeah,
just let us know any questions about anything.
because in an hour and
Um,
5 minutes, I'm off work.
yay! And I go to work.
Oh, I'm sorry. So
There was a
right
snake
now,
at work yesterday.
ooh, gardener or
I think it was a
venomous?
little garden snake. It
Okay.
wasn't that big,
Hmm.
but it kind of caught. I jinxed myself. I go, man, it's really nice out. It's really quiet. No guest has bothered me all night because I've been working night audit for if you already know. And then the
Mm-hmm.
guest comes up to the front desk and she goes, "There's a snake in the hotel." I was like, "There's a what?" And he goes, "Yeah, it's over there in the lobby." It's like, "Oh, okay." um,
See, the only fun I had was Kaylee's gonna get mad at me here. The only fun I had was yesterday, and it was with an ant, like a like a big, I don't know what you call it, like a little sugar size ant.
yeah.
He was huge. Well, I guess he really wanted my milkshake that I had for breakfast yesterday.
He had a
Oh no,
milkshake
because
for
he
breakfast.
well, I always have when I get breakfast, I always have a milkshake with it. But so he was crawling around the desk, and I'm sorry, I know you can't really see that. Oh wow, snake. But he was crawling around the desk, and he was trying to get to my milkshake, and then I tried to grab paper so I could take him outside. He jumped
Hmm.
back onto the desk, hit around, and came back again, and tried to get to my milkshake a second time. Again, I tried to get him the paper, and this time, he ran right back onto the desk. And then the third time, he ran off. He ran on the paper, went down, started climbing back up. So I had to squish him. I was like, you know what? A for effort, but no, you're not getting my milkshake.
So that's the
He was
snake.
determined. Yeah, that's the thing. Wow. Yeah, but
You
that
know,
little ant was determined.
determined to get. That's hilarious.
All right, John looks like he might have a question. What got you into Star Trek and Fleet 31? Also, best episode plus worst episode. You want to go
Oh
first, or do you
gosh.
want me to?
Okay. What got me into Star Trek? Okay. What got me into Star Trek was this. Do y'all remember those big blow up furniture chairs like back in the 90s? Like it's a big blow up like
Like the air
plastic
ones?
chair.
Yeah.
Like you just blow up and it's a plastic chair and you sit in it.
Mm-hmm.
So I had one of those in my room. And one night it was really late. I was young. I was like 10 or 11 and I'm supposed to be in bed. But I decided to watch TV instead.
Oh.
So I was flipping through channels while I was supposed to be in bed asleep and came across Voyager. the episode where it's called Twisted. It's where the ship's all twisted and it gets deformed, and Janeway puts her hand into it and it gets all messed up, and then she starts freaking out and everything. And they keep going back to the holodeck because that was like the main to the like the Cheers restaurant on Voyager, but it was like in the holodeck.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that was the first episode I watched, and then ever since then I was hooked.
Okay, and your favorite episode?
Oh gosh, and in what series? That's too hard to decide. I
I
have a
think he wants you
lot
to
of
decide that.
I have a
All right,
lot
Kaylee, have a
of
good night.
favorite.
Okay, well, you're thinking, I'll tell you what my favorite episode was. It's from Star Trek Voyager, and it's called Latent Image. It's the one where the doctor program can't handle making a choice between not healthy, two
Oh,
people who had the same amount of chance of living, but he had to decide. And what it came down to is
mm-hmm.
he decided his friend over his colleague.
Okay, yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, to me that was like one of the best ones. And then Janeway's like, no, we're just gonna rewipe your memory, and they're like, no, that's just gonna delay the problem, but it's not really gonna fix
Yeah,
it. And then Seven, it's another great moment character for Seven and Jane. The whole Seven, Janeway, and Doctor were like the main three stars of Voyager.
yeah,
And so it was a nice touch there that she's like, well, you're teaching me to be, about humanity, and yet you're going against, the very nature of humanity. And so then Janeway's like sitting with him in the holodeck while he works through the program, and while his program works through it. And then she gives him a book, La Vita Nova. There's a clip on YouTube. It's like a minute 22 long, but um, anybody interested, they can definitely watch that either CBS All Access. I think it's still available on Netflix or other streaming
mm-hmm.
platforms. Or if you have the DVD, just pop it in. It's a good one.
That's a
It's
good one.
season 5, I believe.
It might be one of our future Tuesday night
Yeah, we could do that.
maybe watchings. Next Tuesday, which speaking next Tuesday will probably be Justice.
Okay.
It's actually I like it. That's one of my favorites in TNG. I like
Well, it's
Justice.
okay. It's Star Trek Voyager season 5, episode 11. For anybody who's
Okay.
interested.
I might watch it. Actually, I was gonna say I might watch it. It's like no, I got the HBO Max 7-day trial, and I'm gonna be watching all the Harry Potters.
Hmm, okay.
But I can tell you my worst episode. One of
Okay.
the ones I hate the most is the
Mm-hmm.
Voyager episode, The Thaw.
Not Threshold.
Okay, ooh, Threshold's really bad too.
Yeah.
But Thaw, the one where they go into the people's minds and is a clown,
Mm-hmm.
it's just I don't clowns do not bother me,
Okay.
but I do just that episode is just ugh. But Threshold's pretty bad too. Or Night. I think it's called Night, where the alien looks like a giant piece of poop.
Ew.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that one. Ew. No, I guess I don't know what my worst, my least favorite. Spock's Brain, Threshold are two that come to mind right off the top of my head here. And then
Some I like.
I know my worst my least favorite episode. It was the Enterprise series finale.
Oh, yeah. I
That
ooh, that made me mad. I did not like the ending of
Yeah,
that.
I think
I
it
don't
made
think
almost
anybody
everybody
did.
mad.
Mhm.
What's
Oh, and also he asked me what you got into 331. Um, I got into 331 because I was still looking for another club to join,
mm-hmm.
and I came across them. I knew Cameron from other conventions because Cameron's Dallas based. He lives in
Yeah.
Dallas. I live in Dallas, and I knew him just in general.
Hmm.
So that's how I joined because he talked about it. So that's how I knew because I knew Cameron from just general cosplaying community in Dallas, going to Dallas Comic Con and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
So that's the reason I what got me into Fleet 31.
Kaylee's telling me to get off work now. I thought you weren't watching anymore, Kaylee.
Yeah, I thought you gotta go.
Just till about till 8 p.m. So how did I join Fleet 31? Actually, I was looking up Fleet uniforms and I found that one on a Google search and I liked it, and so I did a little more research into it. And I worked with Ed to get my chapter approved.
Hmm.
Well, Ed and Cameron.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see what Mike Schiff is saying something about Enterprise. Regarding Enterprise finale, if you look at the trek through the Infinite Universe, there are several in which that episode never happened, especially in the novels.
Mhm.
If you guys have read the Star Trek Enterprise Romulan War Series novels, it never really happened.
Yeah. That's
What
good.
is
'Cause
Kaylee? Are you are you still Kaylee Plays and your brother's Nathaniel is on my YouTube account?
what are you kids doing? Shouldn't they be like, I don't know, cleaning, studying, doing homework, learning,
Hey,
eating dinner?
hi mom, mommy.
Mommy.
Yes, mom. The center seat is your son. Could also be Jenny too, but this time it's me because she's the one hosting it, so I'm on the backside. God,
I
this
know
is
it's
so
kind of
weird.
cool. It's kind of cool being a host. There's a lot more buttons I can do. I
And
can
all
play
right,
around. See,
and you could even shut me up if you wanted to.
ooh. Oh, that's kind of looks nicer because you on mobile. And I can
Yeah,
do this. I can do that. I can just make me. How's it feel, Jay? Huh? How does this feel?
I'm so little. I'm so little.
Because this is
Wow,
usually what happens. Is look, I like this a lot. No, I don't like looking at myself. Ugh,
I like the two side by sides.
I like this one better.
That one's pretty good too.
This okay?
No,
Well, this one's okay. It's just it looks good because you're on your phone,
yeah.
but I'm like, bam, right in my face. Like, hey guys, what's up?
What's up? I can do that too.
At least this one it looks kind of nicer and more.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways,
Virgo hates moving.
mm,
Oh, we're moving around too much for you, mom. I blame Kaylee. It's all her fault.
so does anybody else have more questions for us?
Otherwise, I think we'll get ready to call it.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a short episode tonight, guys.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how things work out.
Yeah. So
But while we're
next,
waiting, hmm?
I was gonna next Tuesday we'll do. I will do another Discord watching.
Okay,
Um, I'll probably be Justice. Hopefully, I'm awake by then,
okay.
because I sleep till 5 or 6 p.m. nowadays. So,
Except for that one day when I tried to convince you to go to sleep and you only got what, like 2 hours? That
well,
was
I went to
insane.
bed earlier. It was Monday because I couldn't sleep in. So I slept during the night, and then I stayed up and then took a nap.
Mike, what are my thoughts on the new Pike series?
Like,
Make it now. Make it so.
I'm so excited.
I know. And
Ah!
the cool thing is they already have the sets built.
Yeah, so
So
that's
it's
like,
just a matter of, getting the production team, getting out of this COVID-19 scenario thing that we're in here and then getting people actually out there and filming. If
yeah.
anything, I think they save themselves a lot of hassle by building the sets ahead of time for Discovery while they were still on Discovery.
And I can't wait for Discovery to come back out. I want to know what happened, where they are, you know.
Yeah, that's what. Me too. I want to know when Discovery's coming out. There's another series I follow called Cobra Kai, which is a Karate Kid spin-off series. See, Discovery and Cobra Kai are both completed, but yet they're pushing both of their release dates out.
They should do it now. They can get so much attention right now because there's literally nothing on TV.
Hmm. And
Like,
there's enough stuff streaming, even if we do get to a point. There's enough streaming content that we should be okay.
yeah. Oh, your breath stinks.
Oh,
Not sorry. This is Simon. He wanted to be in my lap with me.
nice. Mike, you're absolutely right. His catchphrase is "hit it," but I was trying to look for things that flowed with the theme. But yes, hit it.
Okay,
And
Simon.
what
Is
was it
this?
like last week? I did it 3 times. I played that
Yeah.
trailer.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Mike, I have no idea when Cobra Kai is coming out.
I'm like, I want my not Hunger Games. My Handmaid's Tales. Oh, I love that show so much. Oh,
Hmm.
it's so messed up. It's so good. Oh,
Well, and the other show I want to
addictive
see
spot.
is I want to see the last 8 or 9 episodes of Fuller House
Oh yeah,
because it's season five's finale and it's going to be like 8 or 9 more episodes. They might go 13 more.
I think I'm still behind. I think I'm still in season 4. It's good, but it's not as good as original Full House. So
Well,
I have a
let's
problem
talk.
like
Let's talk
that.
about that for a second. Aunt Becky's not going to be in it, but yeah. Speaking of
Yeah,
Aunt Becky, she did finally plead guilty, and I think she got off pretty easily. A couple months, was it a couple months in prison, and then she has to do a bunch of community service hours and pay a fine.
it's
So she
crazy.
got off pretty easy,
Yeah,
all things considered. But their fines are like almost the same amount that they paid to get their girls into school. But the only thing I did not get from the report was, do both girls get to stay in the school, or are they going to be punished and expelled? But then again, we may not hear about that because that's personal
yeah,
information. So I
yeah.
don't know. Oh, yes, Mike, Mandalorian season 2. Do you
Uh
know
huh.
if they actually filmed that? Or were
I
they
don't
completed in
know.
their filming and just on post production? Because if it's post production, they can do that from home, assuming they have the right computer setup and all that. But or they could still do it at work, but they would just have to separate their desks.
Yeah. I mean, a lot. I know a lot of people are slowly going back to work.
Yeah.
So,
All right, and it looks like Brett's saying before we go here because we are coming up on
hmm
an hour, and Jenny
yeah.
needs to get ready. It looks like he's been watching Dark Shadows.
Hmm.
I can't say I've heard of that show.
Me either.
Scott's pointing to something.
He's pointing to the
Oh, Mandalorian.
Mandalorian,
Okay.
and then
Mike
he's saying
Ship,
this.
have you heard? I'll ask him because I have no idea.
So Scott was saying that Mandalorian was they finished filming and it's in post production.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
Yeah,
even Ed said that too.
because
Apparently,
the
everybody knows
reason.
but us.
Yeah. Well, the cool thing about post production is I think it's not scheduled out until October, which would be a good time for it.
Hmm.
Ed would know, damn rebel.
Okay, Klingon.
Oh, Mike's also a Star Wars fan too.
Yeah, I like Star Wars too.
Yeah, but I think he's more on the imp side.
Yeah, I almost wore a Star Trek shirt, a Star Wars shirt today. I was like, oh well, I'm on a podcast that's mainly Star Trek based. Maybe I should change shirts.
Oh, go ahead. You can totally wear it. You can pull it off. All right. Any other questions, guys?
Yep.
Because
Any
we're
more
about ready to
questions?
go. Okay, I'm not seeing anything new.
I'll give it a few more minutes because I know it's delayed. We need to find out how long it actually is delayed.
Klingon Jedi. Oh, he's a cross mesher.
Mm,
Yeah,
crossover. You
yeah.
don't like crossovering.
No, I was trying to be nice. I was gonna say cross dressing, but yeah, but between genres, we'll call it a cross mesher.
Cross measure. Okay.
Good night, Brian.
Night, Ryan. Or good
Oh, check
day
out his
to you.
profile image. Actually, you want to know who has a pretty good outfit? Michelle does. She has a pretty cool looking Jedi robe with
Mm-hmm.
the that she does with her Vulcan character.
My friends and I are wanting to do Jedi Disney princesses.
Oh, nice.
Maybe one
And who
day
do you
we
want to
will.
be?
Well, I kind of took over Cinderella. Cinderella's kind of like my princess.
Mm,
I have a Cinderella costume. I have a rag Cinderella, so her before she get in her, beautiful gown. I cosplay as her.
okay. Well, I'm not seeing any new
No,
questions.
me either.
So I think we can call it a night.
Yep.
Sorry again, guys, that this is short, but it's been
Short.
fun.
Yep.
And I'd like to thank the viewers who've been watching us and all the chats going on. And it's been fun interacting with you guys. I hope that more people will come on and chat with us.
So yeah, so Tuesday will be Wednesday, 8:30 Central.
Oh,
Actually, maybe early if we can, because I do have to work Wednesday again.
do you want me to temporarily push it back 30 minutes or push it forward 30 minutes, I guess?
I mean, I think it'll be better for me, but I don't know about everybody else. It's just 30 minutes earlier.
Well, because
I
I
think
like
it'll
to
be
have dinner
okay.
at 5:30, usually finish up by 6. Yeah, that's still fine.
So for until my schedule change again, I think we'll
Okay.
start doing 8 instead of 8:30
Okay.
or Central Time
So it'll be 6 p.m. Pacific,
and
8
9
Central,
for Eastern.
9 Eastern. Yeah.
And GMT, use a calculator
Or Google.
or Google. Yep.
All
All right.
right.
Well, bye guys.
Long and prosper.